Price tapping VWAP again. You emotional traders keep chasing revenge. I'm with Austin Silver, James, Bruce, and Evan. Value area low, then we cashing again. STF, candles moving too loud. I stay ice cold while they panicking. Crowds and Q dirty, but the setup still clean. Market pull back, then we farming the scene. The Iceman don't chase no breakout moves. Let retail form while I wait and snooze. Value every year high, I know the cues. In short from the edge while they read fake news. Everybody tough to the drawdown hit. One red candle, now they all emotional quick. Meanwhile, Randy sitting calm and collected. 3-point base hit, perfectly executed. Austin Silver got the levels all precise. 7 die, patient waiting all night. James Bruce said let the trade come first. Half these traders overclick till it hurts. Price above VWAP, cool, let it stretch. Back to me. Now watch the check.
Hey, everybody, we are live. Good evening. Check out this newest song on the hit list here. Pump it up a bit.
Traders think they gods in a bull run. One reversal candle, not a whole move done. Iceman different, no panic involved. E-trade probabilities, not ego problems. They asked Randy, bro, how you stay so calm? He said risk management and lower the size, dog. Most these dudes full port one trade and implode. Then blame manipulation instead of they mold. VWAP magnet, price always return. Some lessons in this game, expensive to learn. Bona candle straight, vertical in the sky. Retail buying tops while the Iceman smiles.
All right. Well, how we doing, everybody? Good evening. Good evening. Jane, Angia, Kyle, Lady Sika, Lone Wolf, MKC in the house. Lady Sika's first. I'm first in the house. Woo! 10:30 is a late one. Hey, this typical start time, Kyle. You know how we do. Let me just get the streams hooked up here real quick so that we can, my usual. I got a link. The main stream to the vertical stream. So, guys, if you guys know Randy Baines, he came on the stream. I think it was like forget what day it was now. It was like Tuesday or Thursday last week. And then I just made a song for him. So it's pretty good, though. It turned out really good. It's kind of like one of the STFU by Drake, sort of a similar song. So I'm going to have to make one for myself, though, now, because I love the way it sounds. So, yeah, this is the normal start to yes, sir. Does my mic sound a little off right now, or what? Huh. Sounds like a little bit off. I don't know. Bearish. We're below the VWAP here. Okay, so I pinned that comment there. Let's go back over to. Let's see here. I gotta double check my inputs here on my mic real quick. Yeah, that seems right, like the right one. Mic check.
Stretch back to me. Now watch the check.
Okay, sounds okay. I'm just gonna have to keep the mic a little bit closer for some reason, I guess. Just gotta get the link for the Discord real quick here. Get this all posted here. Pin this message. All right, yeah, you know, I had to take a quick nap here before the stream started, and right when I woke up, like about 10 minutes ago, I had to feed the dogs right quick before I sat down. I saw this popping up here, and I was thinking, like, man, I really need to short this at the VWAP, and missed it, obviously, but STEFU. I'm so jealous that I made such a good song for Randy. Now I'm going to have to make it for myself. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. Kind of like forming a bit of a... Looks like we're almost forming a bit of a channel here. Wondering if this is potentially a bearish channel though, right? Sort of like... Which is, yeah, it's like a bear flag. Whoever said that earlier. Just so happens to line up pretty nicely there. But if we end up breaking above the VWAP here, be definitely looking a little more bullish. So far, we've been below VWAP the whole time here. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to make a duck song? Yeah, that's a good idea. I can play it when we're going. Hey, what's up, MD Ramadan? How you doing? Good evening. Red Spud. Hey, how's it going? Moto Madness. BTC? No, this is NQ. MNQ. Micro NASDAQ. Futures trading. How you guys doing? Good evening. You guys are in the vertical stream there. If you guys want to join the rest of us on the full-size stream, come on over. There's a pinned comment section if you want to slide on over. Okay, guys. So I don't know. How was your guys' day today? Let's see. Jane, 15-minute bear flag. No, yes, it is pretty much a bear flag. Well, I didn't really look at the 15-minute chart, but yeah, I mean the 15 minutes playing out also pretty clean there in that bear flag. So how was your guys' day today? That's my question. I did take a short here earlier. Was it short or was it a long? Minus 32? May I enter? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Tim? Did I miss the message here, buddy? You mean you want to come on the stream? No trades on Friday for Angia. Angia is pretty good at following her rules. Decent, Lady Sika? Nice. I actually had probably the best single day that I've had to date. So I made 5,400 and almost 5,500 today. Yeah, sure, Tim. You want to come on? I'll send you a link into your chat. Do I have your direct message in Discord? I'm just trying to look down the list here to see if I got you. I don't know if I've actually got you on the friends list yet. Oh, really? I mean, you're welcome to come on if you want. I'm ready to send you the link right now. So yeah, 61 trades, 95% win rate, beautiful day. 5,500, and a decent chunk. I hit max daily profit on 2 of my funded accounts and about half of the max daily profit on 1 of the funded accounts. So it was a really good day, and I'm getting pretty close to passing multiple evals now. I have about 700 or less on 4 evals to pass them, so feeling pretty stoked about that. Oh, no, it's fine. I thought you were serious. I'm like, sure, come on, let's get you on Discord, or let's get you on if you want to come, right? Yeah. See, even Angie is like, see, Angie even wants you on too, right? Like, good to see you on stream. We'll put your chart up. We'll watch you take a trade. No problem, buddy. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, it's been a stellar month. You know, I'm up 17.9, almost 18K on the month. Keep in mind, I am running quite a few evals, so keep that in mind. You know, I have, what do I have right now? 5, 6, 7 evals. 7 evals and 3 funded accounts. So, and I got, out of those 7 evals there, I have 4 of them that are almost passed. They're like 670 or less each to pass. So it's been a really good month so far. And I have lost 2 evals though, so keep that in mind. I did take those off of the chart, like off of my, you know, like I think I had over $1,000 in both of those accounts too. So I lost those accounts. I just archived the accounts, and then what's left is, so, you know, I was up at about 15K at one point earlier in the month, and then it took me down to like 13K after I removed those accounts because I lost them. And yeah, and then after today, this 5,500 today, it's like, woo, power of copy trading, you guys. Yeah, I was serious as well. I'm happy to see you if you can pop on stream with them together, for sure, right? I was like, I'm just ready to send him the, but where is, I gotta get Tim's, I gotta. Yeah, so who posted this? Sean R posted in the Discord here, guys. Check this out. So big back to funded update. Stay funded with back to funded responsible trading discount. Losing express funded account XFA is frustrating. Lose it in one day, brutal. This year, 59% of traders have lost an XFA on day one. Starting May 29, 2026, we're giving you an option to get a $50 responsible trading discount when you go back to funded with daily loss limit and protect yourself against day one blowups. That's interesting, eh? Just a stat there of losing it on one day. Because the worst thing is you get a brand new funded account and then you start, you take a losing trade on it, or you start losing a lot of money on it, and then you're just so stubborn you don't want to like start it off negative. So I bet you that's what happens to a lot of people why they lose a funded. And you know, I gotta say, I've been guilty of it. I think I told you guys before, I had a TPT funded account towards the end of last year, and literally the first trade I took on the account, I blew it after I got it to a pro account. And that was like one of the last times I traded gold. Gold, man, gold. You don't even have a camera? You should be able to, you know, you can get a look on Facebook Marketplace. You should be able to pick up a camera, super cheap. All right, let's get back to the usual music here. Let's go with some bass hits. Bit of a slow start tonight already, guys. We're 32 people in the stream. I mean, we're getting there. But usually we're up, lately we've been up a little bit higher. It's been, maybe people are tired from this price action. So I was taking a look at the chart here earlier, and after we had this giant move from the bottom to the top, our 50% mark is around 30,130. So I'm kind of like thinking that this might be a really nice area for a bounce. So keep that number in mind. Don't put like any orders there or like jump in right away, but just keep in mind that, you know, this 50% retracement level could be a nice support zone for like a potential entry, right? So I'm gonna actually put a line there just to remind myself, because quite often we get like a 50% pullback before we get a bounce. So we'll just call it a 50% bounce. We'll just throw that on there just so we can have it as a reminder of the 50% level. Now, it doesn't mean it'll be exactly there. It might be somewhere near there. We do have a bunch of consolidation right here. So this could end up being, you know, like 30,150 is a bounce area. And again, we're going to wait to see if we actually get a bounce out of that area before we just jump in, right? But for now, we got a flag playing out here. I did have this trend line that I drew earlier on, like sort of at the end of the New York session, and I just kind of ended pulling it down, and it kind of like became support for a while, and then now we're down below, and it was resistance, and now it's kind of resistance again here. So we'll have to see how this ends up playing out here. I mean, if this is a potential sign that maybe we're gonna fall out of this bear flag pretty soon. So we'll have to pay attention to this price action. I don't really have any super strong ideas for a trade. I mean, we do have a 15-minute bullish fair value gap down at 30,200 for a potential long. If we look at the 1 hour, we're already in and have bounced a couple times on the 1 hour. So we're kind of have two different 1 hour bullish and a bearish fair value gap. So, you know, if we can get a 1 hour closure above, obviously that's definitely bullish. But we have another bearish fair value gap or a bullish fair value gap below. So I'm not that convinced that if we, you know, that if we invert this one, if we're just going to collapse, keep going down, because we have another potential support area down here, right? Plus that 50% bounce level. So you've been in a short for the last 2 hours trying to figure out if I'll regret it. Well, I mean, how could you? Like, if it's been for 2 hours, you're probably in at a really nice price, right, Jerry? 22 hours. If it's right now, this is 19, say 20, so 18. Oh, because you might be, depending on where you entered, you could be in a little bit of drawdown right now, is what you're saying? Where's the ball sack indicator? I didn't get it. Where is it? I missed it. $32.46. Okay. Well, I mean, you're a little bit out of the pain right now. Comment account. Welcome. Hey, we got 15 people in the vertical stream. Hey, welcome everybody. If you want to come hang out on the full size stream, there is a pinned comment section in the comment there. Feel free to hit that. Come on over. We have about 42 people watching right now, and I'm sure we'll get busier as time goes on here. We got some other big streamers on still, like P-Flows I think is on still, so maybe once he's off, then we'll get some people coming down.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the NASDAQ too. One of y'all lying, I don't trust you. Flag pattern forming, kinda looks clean. 5 green candles, yeah, you know what I mean. Trying to catch a move, but I'm staying.
So I'm getting so close to these take profit trader evals to pass. So here's the one, my lead account, it's up 52,569. So $430 basically to pass this one. And this one here is like 670 to pass 685, something like that. So, but I'm actually leaning towards not trading those tonight. I just don't want to I'd rather wait for New York session and try to hopefully get a nice banger trade tomorrow. And then these Lucid evals here, 52,342. So, 660. Yeah, $660 to pass that one. This one is $2,000 away, and this one is again 660 away from passing. So I'm kind of thinking I want to leave those guys alone, but I do have this new E8 account that I just picked up not too long, so I'll probably trade that tonight. This one's up about $650 so far, so that's what I'm thinking to do here, just to protect those ones. I don't make any dumb trades tonight, accidentally mess them up. I know, it's been a fast week, hasn't it been? Tomorrow we trade again.
Market butcher, Mustang trader.
Space Futures in the house. Good evening, my friend. How are you doing?
Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we
always good to see you. Always good to see you. So guys, if you guys were wondering, or if you didn't know, I did change my discount code. So if you guys are going to end up grabbing any accounts from Lucid or E8, I did change my discount code with them. So it's now Butcher, not MBT anymore. And then I'm still in the process of trying to get Top One Futures. I've reached out to their support to get the code changed also. I'm trying to just get them all to be Butcher, and then I'll have no conflicts, because when I tried to do take profit trader, whether they'll give me an opportunity or not, I tried to use MBT, and I think it might be too close to Trades by Matt, which is TBM, is his discount. So I'm like the only Butcher, so I figured I'm just gonna put the discount code to Butcher, and then it should be easy to remember, and yeah, and pretty unique because nobody else has it, right? So Chart Sniper, how do I like E8? So far so good. The rules are relatively good. Their profit split is a little, it's a little bit not as good as some of the other ones. It's like an 80-20. But other than that, I mean, so far I like it. I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully I can get this guy passed and get it into a funded account and try to get a payout from them. That would be sweet. And once we do that, then we'll really know how it is. But the rules are pretty reasonable. So so if you go to their website, this is E8 markets here. You can then you go to futures, because we're not trading forex or crypto, and it's called the E8 signature. They do have a $30 off right now with my discount code, so it's regular 150 USD and it's on for 120. You can pass it in 1 day, which is pretty dope. Similar standard rules, right? 3,000 profit target, 2,000 max loss. And 80% payout, right? So once you get to funded, $2,000 drawdown, end of day drawdown, which is obviously pretty standard now, is what you want. But you do get a daily loss limit of 1,000. So keep that in mind in the funded account. Max 4 contracts, 35% consistency rule, which is pretty awesome. And that basically puts you in at 3 days to get a payout, which is pretty fast also. But like I said, the only thing that they're a little bit tougher on is their split, right? Most companies are 90-10, but they're 80-20. So, but overall, definitely looking good in my opinion. Or else, I wouldn't have support them, wouldn't try to trade them. Not only that, but they're on prop firm match, so if they're on there, they've been vetted and they qualified to be on prop firm match, and that's important. So Moonboy in the house, what's up? Puente Express, good evening, how you doing? SVJ Jr., good evening, good luck, trade safe trading. Heck yeah. Okay, well, we're in a bit of a chop zone here, guys. I'm not loving this area currently. This is just, to me, looks like trouble. Just kind of up and down price action here. Lots of wicks. So I would like to see us sort of get some momentum here. And even if we break out of this, like we are out of this channel here, I feel like to really be confirmed that it's going to be bearish, we got to get below, these lows over here at least, right? So if we can get below 30,220, maybe we're going to head to previous day VWAP, 185, and we do have this bullish fair value gap at 200, so that could be a potential target. But again, with the news from today, they're talking about the war ending. Who knows if it's going to happen? Pretty hard not to be bullish, right? So we'll have to see how this ends up playing out. We're due for a pullback, right? Obviously, but at some point we're probably going to bounce and go higher. That's just, just due to the longer term trend, right? So yeah, I don't trade when I make my own box. If I wait till neither one goes outside of the box strong, yeah.
Risk management, that's success. Look, MNQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback, stick to the plan. VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap get filled real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fast. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags and bends. Oh, too slippery, slips through hands. That gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it'll take your stops. Stack highs, liquidity sits.
Okay, I forgot I was going to log into that E8 account so you guys can see what's going on if I decide to take a trade.
Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm, cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long-term, respect the stuff.
Geez, the war has been over like 100 times now, it seems. Yeah, it's over and then it's back on, and it's over and it's back on. But how many times did we get a pump like this, though? Right? Because this was the first time that it sounded really like there was a war that was over, right? Or at least they were coming to an agreement. So market reacted to that, and then it didn't really react to the response that it's not over, right? So keep that in mind.
Everybody got a system.
And how is oil looking? Let's take a quick look at oil here. See, oil's still looking bearish, guys. So, you know, I think the market is really still sort of thinking that we're, you know, that it might be pretty damn close to over. But been buying Qs when we're on the downtrend on NQ, pretty good for getting some extra cash since it keeps going back up. Yeah, no doubt, right? Just wait for it to like get down a bunch and then just buy it and hold it and wait for that next news candle. Did any of you guys get any of those news trades? Like, were you guys in those trades? I feel pretty lucky. I was long on my funded accounts for that news pump. Does it show on here anymore? No.
One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah, I heard the legend, heard the lore. Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care?
I want to try to show you guys what happened on. So it's so weird on that trade, guys. I got to show you what happened because it really was a really weird situation. Okay, so here is my chart from my top one futures account, which is one of the three that I was trading at the time that we got that pump, right? So I ended up taking a 2 contract long just before that, and I got stopped out in the break even. And then this candle ended up closing bullish. So on the next candle, we pulled back. I entered 2 contracts there, and I thought I had 4 contracts. Yeah, I don't think you can see it, but I had 4 contracts in here that I had purchased. 2 orders of 2. And then price just ripped, right? So it ripped all the way up. These are 1 minute candles here. So I entered at 30,026 and price ripped up all the way up here. And you know, it moved so fast that the command pad lagged out. So I was trying to like close the trade when we were even higher, and it didn't work. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like trying to exit the trade. Next thing you know, it like sold a bunch of contracts on top of what I had already long. So I ended up getting into a short trade. So I was up like 600 or whatever or 5 something. And then next thing you know, I was like down almost half of that or more because of the pump, and I was short. Luckily, price kind of pulled back down to my entry, and I ended up getting out break even, as you can see right here. So these were the accidental shorts that I got into when I was trying to close this trade. So I hit exit, I tried to get out of the trade and it left some orders, and then they picked them up. And then I was in those. So I had to sit through this whole time here, which is about 2 or 3 minutes worth of like drawdown, where I couldn't get out of this trade because I would have basically given almost all the money back on this trade. So it wasn't, at first it was like I couldn't exit. I was trying to lock in profits. And then next thing you know, it entered into the trade. You know what I mean? Like it entered me short, and then it pushed all the way up, and then it was up here for so long before it ended up finally coming back down. And I got out break even with, as you can see here, there's, it was a small losing add on to it. Like there was 9, 18, I don't know, a number of, I don't know exactly how much it was, but I think I lost about $100 total out of the profits. So that was pretty stressful, I would say.
In a world full of stories, I trade my own. No shortcuts, no magic formula, just you and the chart.
We're getting a little pump here, aren't we, guys? I'm blocking out my chart here. I'm a little hot.
Everybody got a story. The market, they don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles. Say it's all control, smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold.
My fan isn't doing so well. It looks like it's trying to die right now. Again, we're pumping here. We're pumping. So let's keep an eye on the VWAP here. If we get a rejection in this area, this could be a potential short for us. So I'm logged in on my E8 account here. What is this price? 271. Okay. It is good thing I was not on that trade. I was waiting. Then it pumped up and I pressed buy quick 875 in one trade. Then walked away. Nice job, SVJ. Sellers are all gone after that pump. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of felt pretty lucky that I was able to get out. Although usually when we get those type of huge moves, we end up getting a little bit of a pullback. So we do have orders up at 30,300 level, and we have some down at 30,200. So we're kind of right in the smack dab in the middle here. 300 is sort of up here. This orange line was the lunchbox VWAP. Let's get rid of that one. Lunchbox VWAP. Yeah, Chris, we both had some issues getting out there. There is any effect on NQ movement on the last trading day of the month? Not that I know of. I mean, you know, possibly people are going to either try to take profits, maybe. But I don't know anything. I personally don't know anything specific that was an issue. So I doubt oil's coming back down until there's a regular flow of ships going again without disruption. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a valid point. My first trade long was 770 yesterday. I held it all the way to the top, scaled into 10 micros. Nice. 770, eh? Wow, really? You were in like down here? Like pre-market? Angia? You are crazy. Gonna read Bible now. We'll be back soon. Okay, Angia. God bless you. That's a savage trade there, Angia. Savage. How did you hold on to that so long? You were waiting for that level all day? Nice. How many points do we got here? 258, 67. Only 12 points. Not enough potential profit. The risk to reward isn't very good for a trade to the VWAP at this point. So I did take one scalp. Let's see, where did I take it here? I took a quick scalp earlier in the session. Just a momentum trade, one mini. On this take profit trader account, I'm up 348 on that trade right there. on this push down, this momentum candle. Ended taking a short, covered it down there. Entered in at 284, closed it at 279, one mini. I was thinking we were going to get more of a push down. I had my stop there. Price went down, bounced back up, and took me out. So it's too bad I didn't. I could have like captured quite a bit more on that trade, but I think I was being a little greedy because I was hoping that we were going to get a move like this part here, right? Another move. Like I was hoping we were just going to kind of go down and then make another candle to go down, but it ended up popping up and stopping me out.
Yeah. Everybody got a system.
Now that these accounts are getting pretty close to being passed, I've been a little more aggressive on them because you have quite a bit more buffer room in them, right? So being that they're over 2,000 profit, so that's why I've been throwing some minis around on those ones. And I also need to try to get them passed before the 2nd of next month, which is the renewal time. So hopefully I can make a couple base hits. You know, I got tomorrow and I got Sunday, and then I have, how many days do we have in next month? Till the 2nd. So then I have Monday and Tuesday. So I have basically like 4 trading days to try to get those passed, and I need to make about $600. So hopefully I can get those done before the end of the month. Yeah, so I have till Tuesday, and they renew. I think I have till the end of day Tuesday, but I might be wrong on that. So I'm going to try to focus on finishing, and hopefully I can finish those in the next couple days here. Probably smart to wait till Monday or Tuesday. So the most recent VWAP is this red one right here. And that one starts at the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I just have the 3 standard deviations off of it. So that's going to be this green line, this sort of like brownish line, and then the other green line. So you can see it down here too. 1, 2, and 3. So those are all the standard plus 1, 2, 3 standard deviation and negative 1, 2, 3 standard deviations.
Market Butcher Live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit.
Is Iron Beam a good broker to start trading micros with on a small account? Are you looking at a personal account, Rangap Boy? I don't really know about Iron Beam, so if anybody in the chat knows about that company, you know, let them know. Stunna's Garage. Hey, good evening. FOMO? Did you get some FOMO on that pump or what? I bet a lot of people did. I saw this guy that I met. He's a local trader around me. Is Bindi Trades? I think it's Bindi. Anyways, he was in a short when that pump happened, and it slipped his stop losses pretty bad. So, Chart Sniper, you do have an Iron Beam account? Okay. Sounds like a Pittsburgh beer to me. Oh, an Iron Beam is a Pittsburgh beer? Nice. Market Butcher Live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. I don't need a home run, I just need a live. 50 people watching, 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart, I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove. Stop loss tight, nah, wait, maybe not. No stop loss. I just wanna blow the account. NQ sweep, stop, spin it, rips back quick. You miss by 1 tick, yeah, that's that trick. Small size gang, yeah, we don't rush. Base hits only. You went long in 242, hoping for 247, or 242, hoping for 272. Nice entry there. I like that entry for sure. Right at the bottom of this channel, and you're looking 272. Just be careful. We do have the VWAP there at 270, so you might want to be a little bit aggressive on taking your profits. Don't wait. Like try to put your stop loss up there if you're going to get really close to it, because it could just reject off that VWAP, right? Haven't heard of it. Only TradeStation and TradeEvade from me. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't. I also haven't heard of it, but I think it's maybe it's obviously a US only broker. Would be my guess. Don't be a D for a T. Yeah, exactly, Tim. But it's looking like, I was looking at trying to take a long on this last candle here, but at this point, there's just not enough, reward there for me to want to take it. I could have got about 15 to 15 points. I mean, I guess it's reasonable, but that's a good entry down there. You're basically at the standard -1 deviation. And you got to bounce off of that, also lining up with the trend line. So that's definitely a decent area. How's the bookmap look higher? We have orders at 65, 70, 75. So it looks pretty decent, right? And then we have a bigger cluster of orders up at 300. Oh, it looks like they took some of them off, but still looks like there's some up there anyways.
Only 21 likes, hit that button, don't be that guy. If you act tag, we might just bounce or fake you out and take you out. Go long, let's eat. I'm short 5 micros, I'm in too deep. I don't get this pump. Yeah, same bro. Market said, watch this. Then it go. MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove.
53 to 70 might be pretty good. We did leave a sliver of a bullish fair value gap in here. Kind of tapped it right there.
Don't worry, you didn't lose much on that trade. Right? We live. 50 people watching, 20 likes. What's up? Good evening. We're just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go.
Hey, Skeletor. Hey, Skeletor. Did you know that you won a duck race this morning? You won a long here for that push, but I feel like I'm FOMOing. Yeah, I mean, you could. Oh, like I was looking at 53 for a potential entry there on that bullish fair value gap, a little continuation, but we might end up getting a bit of a deeper pullback here. We also have another bullish fair value gap down at 247. So, but that might have been the entry right there. That could have been the chance for an entry. See that we pulled back and we found some real nice support right at there. 53 bounced up 5 points, closed with a doji candle. So, you know what? I was on my break and it took off back to work and I did not watch the duck race. Yeah, I know. And you won, but don't worry. We put you in anyways. We gave you the extra duck race regardless. Hey, Jose, what's up? I had a killer New York session today, bro. I made almost 5,500 today. So New York was awesome. How was yours? Yeah, that was the entry, guys. That entry on 253. We had a chance there. I was a little too slow. I was eyeballing it. We only had a few seconds to enter, though. We could have definitely caught at least 10 points out of that. No problem. 53. We basically almost got to 63 there. You had the 247 marked also? Yeah. Hey, you're welcome. I know that you're always coming in when you can, and we all were like, oh, he probably just left back to work. He was on his break, right? So I was like, we got to give it to him. And then we actually gave some more accounts away to other people that were still in the stream. So because we appreciate your support. You made 500 on one account. TP hit before the pump. Oh, okay, nice. Well, that's a nice trade then. Even if you got that much, $500 out of a trade before the pump, that's pretty awesome. That's some good positioning on your part.
Couple base hits. We'll take that. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We're just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Let's go.
FN Trades, take any trades tonight. Where are you based out of, Butcher? I'm in near Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I'm in a little city called Mission. It's about 1 hour outside of Vancouver. The big green circle there on the book map is a buyer. So how I have it set up here, Tim, is anytime that there's a single buyer that purchases, I think, about 40 or 50 contracts in one order, it'll show a green ball on a buy side and a red ball on a sell side. Mission impossible. Totally. And FN Trades, I did take one trade earlier in one of my take profit trader evals. It was just like a momentum scalp. This is, oh, you won't be able to see it because you're on the vertical stream. But yeah, I made 348 in that's the wrong one, actually. You know, I was showing you guys the wrong trade, actually. I showed you guys the wrong trade earlier for the long. I was like looking at that again. How did I make $300 on? And I looked and it was on the micro. So I was on the wrong chart when I showed you that earlier. So here's actually the trade that I took. It was right at the opening candle, the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I entered one mini long, added a mini long, sold a mini, like stopped out one, and the other one I ended up stopping it out up at. So my original entry was 336. My add-in was 343. I closed my first contract at 344 and the second contract at 348. That's how I made the roughly 300 on the trade. And then I forgot I did take a one copy trade account. Ooh, getting a bit of a pullback here. Back to the 54. Missionary position, quite possible. What? Did you get in on that news candle? Yes, I did. I was in on 3 funded accounts. I hit max daily profit on 2 of them and about 50% of the max daily profit on the third one, because the third account is a 150K account. So I think I have my max daily profit on that one set at daily profit triggers 1360. So, and I think I made about not quite 50%, but about $600 on that account. So I made almost $1,800 in 3 accounts there on, I think it was 4 micros. About roughly $600 in 3 funded accounts. So this is that song that I made for my buddy Randy. It's pretty awesome. I'm loving it. The missionary guy is probably on the wrong stream. No, that's the Hawk Flies. He's just a comedian. He's always got funny things to say. You think view up here is make or break it? Yeah, if we're gonna turn bullish, we're gonna have to get above the view up, right? For sure. So that's why I was saying to Tim, like, make sure his target is 72, but that's a little bit above the view up. We might end up getting there, but I would just be careful to not, get a little aggressive on making sure you're going to take profits, whether or not it doesn't get all the way up there, right? Or at least cover some of the contracts ahead of it. Don't go broke by taking profits. Dave, Nick killed that economic news candle trade this morning. He executed that trade, scaling, and price was going perfectly. Amazing. I learned from it. Yeah. That was pre-market, right? Yeah. Nick had a pretty crazy day today. I think he made like 60,000, like 60 grand, guys. Okay, Dave, one last question on the book map. Why all the black area where we're at now? That just means that they're taking price off, right? So there's no substantial orders really close to price right now. So if you can see here, we only have 11, 13, 14, 10, 11, 11, 18. So they only put colors on when they're over a certain amount, right? So there we have like 29 up at close to 70, 42 at 70. So the more, if it's dark, that just means there's not a substantial amount of orders there. So this 30,250 could end up being support here if we end up pulling back. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe they're going to want to dip into those before we end up going to the view up. So it could be a potential chance for an entry there. Make sure I'm on the right account here, the right size. It's just the algos. Sometimes the algos aren't really there, right? So the algos have their orders in other places. It's like maybe this is just not an important area to them. GK Futures Trader, remember me? How are you? Yeah, I do. How are you? How's my West Coast buddy? I'm doing good. How are you? Are you also a West Coast person? I remember your name. I just don't remember where you're from if you mentioned it before. This isn't the best price area, so yeah, we are pretty choppy here. So it probably has to do with why there's not very many orders in there. So you're doing good. Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I like it. You're in Southern Ontario. Nice. That's cool. Another Canadian in the house.
Emotional traders keep chasing revenge. I'm with Austin, Silver, James, Bruce, and Evan. Value area low, then we cashing again. STF, campus moving too loud. I stay ice cold while they panicking crowds. MNQ dirty, but the setup still clean. Market pull back, then we forming a scene. The Iceman don't chase no breakout move. The retail from a while I wait and snooze. Value area high, yeah, I know the cues. And short from the edge while they ran fake news. Everybody tough to the drawdown hit. One red candle, now they all emotional quick. Meanwhile, Randy sitting calm and collected. 3-point base hit, perfectly executed. Austin Silver got the levels all precise. Evan Dyer, patient waiting all night. James Bruce said let the trade come first. Half these traders overclick till it hurts. Price above you, cool. Let it stretch. Back to me. Now watch the check.
So I made that song for Randy, but I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna make one for me. Do you know of anyone that lost a lot on the news candle? Yeah, so that's what I was saying earlier. There's a guy, friend that I met, a trading guy that he lives near me. and we went to like a trader meetup, and that's where I met him. His name's I think it's Bindi Trades. He was short, and he actually posted it on Instagram. I think it was the Instagram. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. And he posted his loss on Instagram. So was it? Was it TikTok? Or oh, here it is. Oh, Binji. Sorry, Binji. There we go. So here you go, right here. So he was short, he was down a bit, and then look at that. Got toasted on that thing. Looks like it came off though. He was saying funded accounts got slipped more than I expected, and so did the evals. Only thing I can do is manage my emotions and risk. So obviously he took some slippage on there, but it's like, oh my god, what happened, right?
Value area low, you already know what it's going. STF, price tapping VWAP again. You emotional traders keep chasing revenge. I'm with Austin, Silver, James, Bruce, and Evan. Value area low, then we cashing again. STF, candles moving too loud. I stay ice cold while they panicking crowds.
He made 60K. Well, that's an amazing win compared to me. I only made a measly $280. Yeah, you know, he was in, I think he was trading 6 accounts when we got that news candle. He didn't have his like the Tradeovate automatic sell when you hit a certain profit target and takes you out of the trade, right? So he ended up making like 8K in some of his evals and maybe funded accounts too. So like he's gonna have to make like 8 times 5. So he's gonna have to make, you know, 40K to get a payout on those accounts or to pass the evals. So that's why if you can go in and make sure you set your, you know, like here's my Lucid funded account, right? So go here, and then you see I've set the daily profit target of $620 because 600 is kind of like where you want to sell it. 600 times 5, it will hit your so you can have a decent consistency when you get past the account. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that if you are, you know, in case you ever get caught in a news candle like that, because those consistency scores are annoying AF. Yeah, it's almost worse than blowing an account. It's basically like the opposite, right? Because now he's got to try to trade it for like months and months to just get it passed. So what happens is he's done this before though, and it's basically going to be like they're going to be his like degen accounts, right? So he's just going to like trade big size on them, and that's it, right? So let's keep an eye on the 250 here, 250 level. Some did come off there. Did we sell them or did they just come off? Yeah, so there was like 21 contracts that got bought up on that little dip there, and they still have about 22 contracts there, and we're getting a bit of a bounce off of it now. I don't know. I'm not really that interested in trading this area, guys. I want to see us get above the VWAP for longs, and or get below the 230, 220 area for shorts.
Touch value area low, you already know what it's going. STF, price tapping VWAP again. You emotional traders keep chasing revenge. I'm with Austin, Silver James, Bruce, and
all right, making a couple new songs here. No, he wasn't on his cash accounts, but in pre-market he made killer trades. I don't know what that was on. I think it might have been some cash accounts also. So yeah, he did make some oil trades later on in the cash account. So if you set a daily profit, Tradeovate will stop. Yeah, exactly. It'll automatically sell your trade. So that's how 2 of my accounts exited. They hit the max profit target, and I forgot that I had set them. I was actually trying to just take profits, and they automatically sold for me. So it's pretty awesome. And like I said, I had the command pad was lagging because price was moving so fast that I couldn't really sell it. And luckily those were in place, right? I need to get rid of some of these songs, guys. I have way too many here, so I'm just gonna apologize if I kind of scroll in through these songs pretty quick, because I got so many that are like sort of duplicates. I need to delete a couple, pick which one I like better.
Good evening. We just getting live. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's
go. Okay, we'll remove this one. I like the other one a little bit better.
Market butcher. Yeah. Market butcher.
I think I like both of these, so I'm not going to remove any of those.
Yeah.
This one's pretty awesome too.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Yeah. Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. Yeah. Market butcher live. Yeah. Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. Ay. I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Yeah.
I like these ones too. They're pretty good.
Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble.
Do I want to keep this one?
I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. Interest sweep stops, yeah, it does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the account. $36, yeah, I'm cashing that out. You want big wins? Cool. Live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move. We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove.
Okay, I'll delete one of those guys. There we go.
What's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat.
Sorry, what did I miss here? What session volume profile is that, bro? Which one? Are you talking about the one on the left of the chart here? Or are you talking about my levels? The one on the left side is a visible range volume profile. If you search that up on the indicators, VRVP, visible range volume profile. That's the one on the left here with the blue and yellow lines. Or what I usually do, like I think I've shown you guys before, possibly, you go to 30-minute chart, right? 30-minute time frame. Hit your session volume profile, which is a different indicator, SVP. Turn that on. It'll give you your volume profile. And then there's 3 lines, right? Top, middle, bottom. The middle one is a point of control. The top one's value area high. The bottom one's value area low. So those are how I get my 2 session volumes. So these are, I only keep the previous session volume profile. active, like on with these lines, and then I just turn this off so I don't have to look at it, right? And then it go back to the 5 minute. And if you want to see the active volume, then you just put only the candles that are in place since we started trading, and then you can see where all the volume has been. So the point of control currently is down here, which is we're above the point of control on the volume right now. And that one is a visible range volume profile. Dave, you guys mentioned this morning that Command Pad can be obtained through Traders Post or an app store. Yeah, so if you have to be subscribed to Traders Post, right? And there's a fee obviously for that if you're going to copy trade multiple accounts, and then it's just a free add-on, and you just get it. It's a Google extension. So just hit the extension button. I mean, I've already downloaded it from the Google App Store, I think, right? Right there, I just have the extension right there, Traders Post Command Pad. And then if you have your trading view chart open, it'll automatically connect it to that, or you can even put it beside your Tradevate if you wanted to use it there, and it'll sync with whatever window you have open. So yeah, typically top 40 brand above, but you know, that's a developing point of control, right? So I don't give the developing point of control as much value as the value, like as with what happened in the New York session this morning. So that's why I'm not going to give it that much value at this point, because this is really low volume price, right? So we're below the point of control here, which is more of the, you know, if we're above that, then I would really be bullish, because if we just scroll it back to have New York session in there, this little price action here, which has the current volume point of control, means nothing, right? All the volume is still up here at the point of control at 30,308 or 10. Yeah, so either we get back up to, you know, depends what happens when we get up here. First thing is first, we got to get above the VWAP. If we get above the VWAP, we're probably going to go retest that level. So that could be a potential trade idea, you know, 275 to 300 area. Being worried, concerned, not worried, but concerned about what might happen at this level, right? So that's how I would be looking at it right now. First line in the sand is going to be the VWAP. Next is going to be the point of control. If we end up, you know, getting a nice strong take of the point of control, you can look for value area high. 270 you're thinking for a TP, or you're long right now? 270 is a good place to take a TP, because that's the overnight VWAP. So how do you like the Command Pad? Oh, it's awesome, especially since I've made all these break-even buttons. So let's see here. All
right, guys, couple base hits. We'll take that. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild, while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too. One of y'all lying. I don't trust you.
It'll move me over here. Yeah, so what I was saying is on the Command Pad, I've gone ahead and made a whole bunch of break-even buttons. So if we get above my entry price, I can hit break-even +2, which will cover the trade at cost and commissions. And then as price keeps going up, I just have all these break-even +5, +10, +15, +20. And I've used this like multiple times now. So as price is going up, I'm just hitting the next button up and adding another 5 points to my stop all the way up. And I've even got up to break even +40. So I was actually considering putting a whole nother line of break evens to like 40 plus 45 plus 50 plus 55 plus 60. And that's just like the easiest way, the way the command pad works, to be able to move your stop up without, you know, before, remember, I don't know if you guys saw me before trying to manage it, but I'd be in a winning trade and I'd be going right click, copy price on the chart, and then you go over here and you paste it in here, right? So you'd have to do a limit or a stop. You'd have to change the stop limit, and then you'd have to go paste, and then you'd hit sell. So it's like too many steps, right? It's just a pain in the butt. So I've been figuring out, how can I just move my stop up in increments as prices going in the favor? And this works if you're in a long or a short position. And I finally figured out that if I just make a whole bunch of break-even buttons, then break-even plus a certain amount, that's an easy way to like put the stop into profit. So not when I'm copy trading like multiple accounts on different firms, right? So if you're copy trading multiple accounts on different firms, you can't really do it with Trade-Evade. You know what I mean? Then I would have to like bounce around between Trade-Evade this, Trade-Evade that, this account, that account, move it up. You know what I mean? So if you're trading with only one firm, then you can just use the built-in copy trader with Trade-Evade, right? And then you can just move it like that. But you know, you can't put bracket orders in Trade-Evade, right? So that's one of the bad things that I don't like about Trade-Evade, is if you're trying to go in there and there you go, Tim. Sorry, I'm not paying attention here, but Tim, looks like you're getting close to your TP here. And whoever else was in there looking for 70. Congrats, good job there, guys. Nice patience, good trade. Again, that 53, that's what I was talking about. That 53 was definitely the entry there, but I was too slow to take it. So yeah, just the way the command pad works, that's how it's good. So whenever I enter, it automatically puts a stop. Regardless, I can just program a stop and a take profit if I want into here, and it'll trade multiple firms with multiple accounts, right? So there you go. We got those 70, 75s here. Now just be careful here. You might want to just, not financial advice, you guys do what you want to do, but I would just be, you know, at least take some profits off up here, because it might reject. There you go. Look at that. There you go. TP hit. Nice job. Beautiful trade, guys. Nice job. All right, let's see if we can get the closure to be up here in this level. This could be the bearish fair value gap. That could be a rejection point too, right? So just keep that in mind. They might, you know, have this big whip and then start rolling it over, right? So keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. No, the volume profile is the whole entire session of the previous day up until the close. So if I turn it on here, I'll show you what the settings are. If you I have it all in my one video. I have a video on YouTube.
We'll take that. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live.
This is it right here. I'll link it to you in the chat. It's a pretty long video. It's like a
6 people in the chat.
30-minute video or something. 35-minute video, but this one explains all it including with settings and everything. If you want to check that one out, it's like my entire setup, how I use and some examples on some trades. So check that one out. But yeah, it's from the start of session. Session volume profile. So I put the sessions to all, and value area is 70, and then I think you do have to go over here and select the value area high, value area low, and it comes only with the point of control active. So yeah, nice trade there, guys. Nice trade. Tim, great entry there at the standard one, -1 deviation. Entered around 240 something. TP hit at 272 area. Beautiful. Hey, Adam Daz in the house. How you doing? Very beautiful.
MNQ fake you out, then it dips quick, then reverses. Yeah, that's that trick. We don't.
Okay, so I was trying to get through these songs real quick, try to get rid of some of these.
What's up? Good evening. We're just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now.
Okay, we'll get rid of that one.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart. Yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key.
I think we're gonna get rid of that one. See, big pullback. This is exactly what I was saying. Take your profits at that area. Not to saying that we're not going to go higher, but if that was like near your target and you didn't take it, then you'd be like, what the heck? See, look at that. Like, what the heck is happening now, right? I should have been going short at that VWAP, man. What am I doing here? I love how, like, when you say stuff like that, like, hey, make sure you take your profits, and then the next candle, it just goes down like a freaking avalanche. Okay, get rid of that one.
We live. 50 people watching, 20 likes. Hit the button, see?
Hit the button, see?
Woo! We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart, I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow.
I wish I could get your guys' votes on which ones I should keep.
Nah, wait. Maybe not. No. We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart, I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove. Stop loss tight, nah wait, maybe not, no stop loss. I just wanna blow the account.
What's up with these prop firm songs? These are all AI songs that I've been making over the time here. So I'm just trying to go through them real quick so I got too many in there. I'm trying to get rid of some. So I'm just trying to decide which ones, because I have like every time you use Suno to make a song, it'll make like a duplicate. I think I'm going to keep this one better than the other one. So.
Market Butcher live. Mustang trader in the building. Check going crazy. That's right. We don't chase tops, we wait.
If it closes above the VWAP, probably a good indication. Yeah, that one kind of closed right on it, right? And again, this might still be bullish. Like, that is a pretty bullish candle, this recovery, even though it was but let's just say your stop was down at the 40s, right? 46. Like, unfortunately, if you didn't take your profits at the VWAP there, you could have got stopped out on that pullback, right? I mean, this might still keep going up here, so we'll have to keep an eye on this thing.
Market Butcher live. Mustang trader in the building. Chat going crazy. Let's ride. We don't chase tops.
Hey, Stonebound Seeker, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Check out the pinned comment there in the chat if you want to hop on over to the full-size stream. We have 89 people over here right now watching. 87 people in YouTube, 2 people in X.
Yeah, we think, then we click the recovery. Yeah, chat saw that move. Somebody long, somebody short. Same groove. Dang, that's a loser. Next trade's a W. We don't fold here. Yeah, we push right through. Half the chat short of the half long. Still hitting play, still singing this. Market Butcher live.
Yeah, we're getting bearish here, guys. I think I'll get rid of this one. I like the other one a little bit better. Okay.
Sunday night, Globex open. Market Butcher in the building. Lucid giveaway.
Rick in the house. Good evening.
Futures.
Yo, Jim Blab. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back.
Trade like a dope.
Chem LOL. 3 minutes on the 1 hour. Oh, yes. Thanks for the heads up.
Candle straight to the moon tonight. MNQ jumping chat, feeling too alive. Bass hits only, we ain't chasing highs. FEG lined up, now the shorts all crying. MB. Yeah. Sunday night. Globex open. Market butcher in the building. Lucid giveaways.
Lucid giveaways.
Top one futures. Code MBT, baby. Trade like adults.
Oh, I got to change that to Code Butcher, baby.
Burn a candle straight to the moon tonight.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of that one. I like the other one better. Costa Rican, we got to keep that Nick's song. Sorry, I got like a few more songs to get through here, and we'll get back to business.
Another Sunday in the books. Base hit secured. Stock market butcher roll call. Yeah. Another Sunday in the books. Base hit secured. Stops respected. Boner candles printed. This one's for the butcher gang.
I think this one's on the chopping block. I like this one a little bit better, I think.
Another Sunday in the books.
My coworker just left, so the divided attention I was giving him is now directly at Market Butcher.
Boner candles printed.
Nice.
This one's for the butcher gang.
Well, this is a hard one. I can't decide. I think I actually like the other one better. Still in this choppy though. I don't really like the chop, guys.
Stops respected. Boner candles printed. This one's for the butcher gang. Yeah. Top chat legends in the building tonight. Market butcher crew got the whole stream hype. Lucid giveaways and the candles all bright. Sunday night.
Yep, I'm going to get rid of that other one there. Okay.
Market butcher. Yeah. Charts up. Coffee hot. Candles loaded.
Stuck here, just in between the 9 EMA and the VWAP here. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling like we're starting to turn a little bit bullish here. Just because we had this manipulation candle here, and then we bought it up, and now we're bouncing a bit again. So, again, I'm going to be waiting for us to get above VWAP. Maybe a good idea to wait for this 5-minute bearish fair value gap to get inverted, and then we could probably trade it to up to 300s or even 320 maybe.
Charts up.
Not financial advice though, but don't just take a trade blindly here.
Trade in the pre-market.
It's too choppy in this at this moment.
Oil slippery. Gold heavy. That gas explosive. Let's work. NQ dirty, but I love it, let it ride. East session high while the chat this side. Bone and candle print and the bears all high. Market but you can't keep the dream alive. Oil slippery, don't let it slide. Mustang.
This one has a bit of a different vibe. I like it though.
FEG flip and the FEG shine. Base hits only one trade at a time. Kai Donga yelling double top main. Market butcher.
You're betting on a failed breakdown. Small might add in with more confirmation. All right, nice. Oh, we got this is a new 1 hour candle. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a telling candle if we're going to go bullish or not. The evening's price action has been enraging. Yeah, it's not the best. That's why I'm staying flat right now. Because look at I don't like price when it looks like this. It just looks sort of like barcodes. We have wicks on the tops and the bottoms, and nothing really clear happening, right? So 320, yeah, forever bull, go bull. Okay, so that was that one. Now we got the concrete. Might keep both of these. I like both of these ones.
Back when the tape deck click with the static sound, dreams felt bigger when the block stayed underground. Notebook packed full of plans and ambition. Cold nights, warm beats, survival was the mission. Chess moves, not checkers when the pressure came around. Built from the pavement where the hungry hold it down. No chain talk, no flex, just work in the booth. Trying to turn hard lessons into something called truth. Raise it up for the ones still chasing. Dust on the shoes, but the vision stays blazing. From the basement speakers to the city skyline, built it one.
This one reminds me of like a Wu-Tang song. Just on the sneakers. Yeah, the last one was more Pitbull. This one's more Eminem. Yeah. This is more like a Wu-Tang style almost. So I'm probably going to keep both of those. I like both of those. Sorry, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs to go through here and decide, and then I'll stop annoying you guys by flipping through all the songs so fast here. We got these. This is his heavy metal songs. What do the people in the streets of BC say about your dance move? They probably think I'm a homo. What do you think about my dance moves? Pretty good for being in a chair though, right? I'm moving pretty good. Only trading eval now. Wait for the morning to consider the funded account. Yeah, I'm not trading funded, and I'm only trading. I'm looking to trade my E8 eval, which is up about $650, $655. So. I don't know. As long as you feel good from the music and you kind of jigging, it's all good. See the Dirty Bird? I'm going to delete the other one. I like this one better so far. Okay, we got Mustang Trader. This is a 90s song that we made, or 80s rock song we made the other day. These songs give me a sore neck, though. So I'm always like, just want to throw my head around like a maniac. I had a caramel frappuccino today from Starbucks, guys. Oh, it was so good. It's so hot here today. Martinez, 1976. How you doing? You just got off work? How was work today? It's pretty late for you to be getting off work. Is it like an afternoon shift? I'll keep this Randy Baines song, the song that I made for Randy, also here. What did I miss? 8 comments here. I thought you were a homo. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Valid. I get you. Hey Butcher, are we having a giveaway tonight? Yeah, we'll be doing a duck race for an extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. Yes, of course, I'm messing with you. You're a Homo erectus? Of course you are. So am I. Just remember to hit. I just remembered to hit the like button. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. When I dance, I'm not looking in the mirror. I'm pretty certain I'm ultra cool. I like it. It was 93 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Wow, that's pretty toasty, eh? Dancing feels good. No worries about the people think. Exactly, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Good bro, I'm an airbrush artist here at the beach. No way. That's so cool. So what kind of things do you airbrush? Do you airbrush, like, what do you airbrush? First thing that comes to mind is cars, but maybe you do it all? Looks like we might be taking the view up. You paint on everything, bro? Nice. You're in the vertical stream, by the way. If you want to join us, there's a pinned comment there on the full-size stream. And the other, this is just bookmap only where you are right now.
Emotional traders keep chasing revenge. I'm with Austin, Silver, James, Bruce, and Evan. Value area low.
I think I like the first one of these two songs better. Hat and tees at the beach. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, so like you like do people's like clothes or hats, or so are you like out on the boardwalk sort of and people just come up to you and like say, hey, can you paint this for me? That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'll keep this one. All right, so let's get these 2 new songs in here and we'll see how these ones turned out. I haven't heard these songs yet either, so they're the newest Market Butcher tracks out. Wait, stay tuned for the album near you. 99 cents. I've been waiting for a nice break above the VWAP here for a long. We can target the point of control. But I haven't really liked this price action, so I'm waiting for some sort of move either to go higher, or if we're going to break down and go lower. It looks like we're trending up, but this is typically a bearish channel, right? I wonder if this is actually should be like this. Maybe my chart, my trend line was a little bit off. Yeah, that looks better actually. It's interesting how if you give it a little bit more time, you can kind of like figure out a slightly better layout. Market Butcher kicked me in the face once. At least that's how my imagination would pair us. Nice. Okay, here's the new song. Let's see how it goes.
Market Butcher. Another Sunday. Another Globex. Another 1,000 traders looking for the secret. STFU. The chart already told you. ST. VWAP talking, why you talking back? Mustang got the levels on the map. But you got the entries, that's a fact.
Yeah, so technically when these channels are trading like upwards, they're a bearish channel. And I know it's kind of counterintuitive, but typically more often than not, they end up breaking to the downside. Now that might not be the case tonight. There's no guarantee, right? Okay, I'll put a little what's it called? We'll start a poll. Song 1 or song 2, guys? This is song 1 right now. Obviously, you can't really do the vote yet because you haven't heard both songs, but I just put it up there. Levels, VWAP, and execution. My guy, you head into the biggest L with this trade. Thanks, London. Appreciate the positive reinforcement. How you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? Slow consistency is what it's about. Everybody wants to pay out today. Nobody wants to learn the patient way. Globex open, volume thin. Still enough for discipline, traders to win. One good setup, all that we need. Not 50 trades, fueled by greed. Not 50 trades, fueled by greed. Well, I'm not in a trade right now, London, so don't worry. I'm not in a trade right now, so no worries, bro. Thanks for your concern, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's song 1. We'll start this next song right now. Mustang trader, market butcher. Another Sunday. Another Globex. How are you guys picking song 2 already? You haven't even heard it yet. You don't like the first one. The chart already told you. Talking, why you talking back? Mustang got the levels on the map. But you got the entries, that's a fact. Everybody gangster till they drop down crack. Half these traders want a Lambo by noon. 3 red candles got them crying in the room. I'm just waiting on a clean if MGC dirty, but she still. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the first one at the moment. Slow down, kid. Let's talk amounts. One base hit beats 10 revenge trades. Most accounts die from ego mistakes. Bone candle straight into resistance. Chat screaming along with full conviction. 5 minutes later, everybody disappeared. Now they post a motivational quotes out of fear. Gold heavy, oil slippery, nat gas. Preemptively pick song 2 and you like it? Nice. Did the lyrics say she has the entry in the back? Market tells a story if you already know. Most traders listen after it's too late, then blame manipulation instead of their fate. Austin Silver taught patience pays. Evan Dyer showed discipline stays. Every level got a reason to exist. Most traders never even notice this. No FOMO, no revenge, no oversizing, no nonsense, just levels, VY execution. Mustang, calling levels before they hit, but you're executing every piece of it. Chat saying, how'd you know that zone? Because we've seen this movie before, bro. Lucid Evo, top 1 account. Slow consistency is what it's about. Everybody wants to pay out today. I don't see that comment, but it's pretty good. Two's pretty good now, isn't it? Oh, we're okay. Here we're getting bullish, guys. Starting to get bullish here. All right. So let's wait for this next candle to open here and potentially look for a long. Because we are still in this bearish fair value gap. So hopefully we'll get a closure above, what is this price here? 79, 79.50.
No crystal balls, no magic indicators, just charts, patience, and discipline.
It's a pretty good song though. I like them both. Might have to keep them both. Back to the first one. Let's hear this now that we heard the whole second one. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. That's why I'm saying let's wait for this candle to close here. We don't know that this is going to actually keep going here. This could just do what it did over here. They just wick it up out of the channel and then end up breaking it back down below the VWAP. So if we can get a nice closure above that fair value gap, we can look for an entry on the retest. So we need a closure above that level.
Till they draw down crack. Half these traders want a Lambo by noon. 3 red candles got them crying in the room.
I think number 2 is better though. What do you guys think? I don't know. Kind of leaning towards number 2 now.
Slow down, kid. Let's talk amounts. One basic beats, time revenge trades. Most accounts die from ego mistakes. On a candle straight into resistance. Chat screaming long with full conviction. 5 minutes later, everybody disappeared. Now they posting motivational quotes out of fear. Gold heavy, oil slippery, nat gas explosive.
This part's pretty good. Little like violin in the background. Oh, we should make a song, a hip hop song with like violin. I love violin in songs. So good. 44 seconds here. Let's see if we're going to get a closure above the 280 area. 279, 279, 280. Yeah, I think I like the second one better, so I'm gonna delete this one, and we'll stick with that one. There we go. All right, we pared down the music a bit, so we got some room for some more songs if I decide to. You're entering short at 303. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad area. That's not a bad area if we get up there. We have contracts at 300, 65 contracts. But just be careful. If we take 300, it's been a pretty key level back here for longs. Longs have paid from the 300s. So now if it just wicks up and rejects, that's not a bad entry. But, you know, I feel like we're, like I said, I think we said it quite a while ago. Maybe it was this candle here. I was like, man, I'm feeling bullish at the moment. So we didn't invert that though, guys. We did not invert that 5-minute fair value gap on that candle, unfortunately. So this could still turn around on us. So I can't take this trade. I cannot take this trade yet. How long do we got on this 3-minute here? 15 seconds. Okay, well, if this 3-minute closes up there, then we can consider taking this trade in about, we got about 6 seconds here. All right, we did close there. So now we kind of want to pull back into the 75s for a potential long. And are we going to get it, though? Is this thing going to just go higher? Are we going to get the pullback right here? Come on. Give it to us. Less than 8 minutes on the 15-minute. Might wait for it to close. Oil coming up on support. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close this guy. And I'm going to put some single orders here. See if we can't get a better average price if we get a bit of a sweep into this gap, because this has been inverted on the 3-minute. Turn this guy yellow. Might not get it though, hey? Pretty strong closure there on that 3-minute candle. Dave, are you not with Apex? I tried you. No, I don't have any Apex discounts. No, I do not. Just Lucid, Top on Futures, and E8. And if you guys are wondering, I did change my code for Lucid. It's now Butcher. Top on Futures hasn't changed it yet, so it's still MBT. And then E8 Futures is also Butcher. Unfortunately, some of those bigger prop firms, they have a lot of people that are already affiliates, so they're not necessarily just taking anybody. So, and you know, I'm still a pretty small streamer, all things considered. So, but thanks for trying to get me some affiliates. So we do have some orders at 75. That might end up being the support level. We got some orders at 77, a small amount. There's only 23 there, but there's 57 at 75. Oh, really? Code BUTCHER, Butcher. I mean, Lucids are definitely good. The nice thing is it's a one-time fee. There's no activation fee. There's no rush to pass them, you know. And right now they have 50% off on 2 accounts if you haven't already got 2 accounts with them. So the price is right now. Wow, guys, 120 people in the stream. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. How are we doing on likes? I haven't been saying much about likes. We've been too busy talking about other stuff. We got 50 likes. So if we get to 75, we'll get that duck race going here for the extra account giveaway. Thanks for everybody who did hit the poll. We got 63% people liked the first song over the second song. All right. Thank you. I'm going to end that poll there. So let's see. Gold's kind of moving. Oh, geez. Looks like we're not getting the pullback at the moment. You missed a vote. You vote too? We had 19 votes. Majority said 1, and a few people said 2. I'll just keep both for now. We got a mixed bag of votes, so we'll just keep number 2. Appreciate it if you guys could hit that like button. Try to get us to 75, and then we'll do the duck race. I'll start getting the form ready here. So it'll be a duck race for an extra entry into the Sunday giveaway. Make a new contact form. Getting some chop here. Getting a little chop. Maybe we're going to get a pullback still. So name, email, YouTube name. Phone number, social security number. Address, driver's license number. Just kidding, just kidding. Blood type, credit card number, yeah, bank account number, PIN number, bank account PIN number, right? We got 117 people in the chat. If you guys, a bunch of you hit the like button. We're at 68, so we need to get another 7 more likes, and then I'll get that form posted. You still waiting on more confirmation, Butcher? No, I got some orders there. Maybe it's hard for you to see, but I do have some orders sitting below in this inverted fair value gap. So I have some contracts. I have an order at 76, 72, and 68. So I'm looking for a pullback into the inverted fair value gap with maybe some support at the VWAP, hopefully, and then we'll end up, looking for a move up from there. Did we invert on the 5-minute now or not? Yes, we did. So okay, I'm gonna watch a 3-minute for now. Yeah, it might be hard to see because it's pretty dark. For me, it's hard to see. The screen's crappy up there. Oh, but yeah, you can see it. I wonder if there's a way I can change the color of these. That'd be pretty sweet if we could change the color of. Okay. Trading. Looks like we might get this pullback right now. Positions, money, brackets, execution, orders, executions, in chart snapshots, show order rejections, sounds. Symbol, previous day, high, low, bid. Doesn't look like there's a way to change the color of the orders. Oh, of course it's not going to give it to us. That was it, hey? That was it. Damn it. Well, that's the thing when you go with limit orders, right? Sometimes they're not going to get hit. Trying to be conservative and be, safe with the trades. We basically popped up, built a bull flag. We're going up higher here. I don't really want to just chase up here. Hourly, no, it's not the hourly candle, half-hour candle. Where's my midnight open price? Midnight open. That 2100 candle. And then they put some orders on at 290. So it looks like they're trying to hold this thing up. Because why would those... Oh, they took them off. Okay. They had some orders at 90 and they took them off a few seconds after. So you only got 2 red days on the month, Noi? Nice job. Nice job. How many do I have? I think I have 3. I got 3 red days on the month. Although this is a break-even day, $183, but 2 $1,000 losing days. But today was killer, 5,500 basically. I think that's my highest profit day so far to date. Did we hit 75 yet? I think we probably hit 75. 72. 3 more likes, please. 3 more likes. We'll put that form in the chat, and then once we hit 100, we'll do the duck race for the extra Sunday duck race giveaway. Are those from the morning session live? Yeah. Yeah, caught that banger on that big candle, and then I did take multiple trades. I bought pullbacks later on in the session also. I have about 4 evals that are about $600 away from passing. So you took a 300 loss yesterday, got hit hard on that dump last night? Ooh, yeah. I believe it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I hit max daily profit on 2 of my funded accounts, and I hit about a third of the max profit on my other funded account in that one trade. And then I did a bunch of other trades after that in the eval accounts and locked in a bunch more. Really good trading session today. And looks like these contracts are not going to get hit. So I'm going to remove them. Because at this point, if it comes back down into there, I don't know that I really want it anyways, but I got 3 TPT about halfway. Take my time on those. Nice. Yeah, the only bad thing about those is you got to renew them in a month, right? So I'm getting really close to it. I have 4 trading days left to pass those. I need to get about 600 on those 2 accounts. I did lose 2 TPT eval accounts. Trying to size up, and took a couple losses on both of those accounts over a couple days there, and ended up losing a couple. So I still have 3 of the 5 left. So every time I try to go home run, I blow them. Exactly. That's exactly what I did. That's why I lost 2. But I was smart enough to at least trade them separate. So have you ever tried using your strategy for trading options? You could buy calls or puts in ES and NQ. I haven't tried options. No, just an added layer of, you know, the times on the options and everything. You know what I mean? The deltas and all that stuff. So it's pretty rough. What is 3-minute MNQ dip buy dogs at 9:03 Eastern Standard Time? Volume spike, 2 standard deviations below view up. 9:03. I have that at 1 standard deviation below, but not even 1. 9:03. Oh, but you're probably looking at 9:03 down here somewhere, because 9:03 Eastern Standard Time is actually 6:03 for me. So I'm looking at right here. Gotcha. Yeah, right there. I see. Look at that high volume candle. Broke down below the standard deviation and bounced. So yeah, you don't need it. Just wondering. I started with options but prefer futures. Yeah, I just just ticket deciding when the contracts are going to expire, and how fast you can lose money on those, right? It's just kind of like, I'd rather just trade futures. It's just like easier, right? Oh, I'm so sad that we missed this trade here, guys. I'm trying to get in on long, but it didn't work out. So I don't like how Apex makes you do 5 trading days at least 250. Yeah, that's a bit of a challenge, right? That's a bit of a challenge. And is that on a 50K account, or is that a 100K account, Drew? All the way up to 300 there, guys. I mean, this is exactly what I was saying earlier. Once we get above the view up, get a close above this fair value gap, we're going to head to 300s, right? I just didn't get the pullback that I wanted to into the inverted fair value gap. It just held the top of the gap. So if I was smart, I probably would have put my order at 30,280. Right on the top of the fair value gap, but quite often we get a pullback to about the midpoint. But we had that trend line there too, so I didn't really pay attention to that. And look how good that trend line held, right? None of these candles really got below it, except for this one dipped in a little bit, and then that was basically our last chance to get in before we popped up here. So futures are natural, like walking. Options are like trying to fly an airplane. Yeah, exactly. 50K. So you have to make $250 on a 50K account. That's pretty high. Lucid Flex accounts, you got to make 150 on a 50K account. That's a lot more reasonable, right? And those are the ones that have that no consistency. Did we hit? I'm sure we hit 75 likes now, right? 76, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna pin that. We'll pin this comment here. This is the Google Doc for the race for tonight. So fill out the form that I just put in the chat there, guys, and that'll be for tonight's duck race. And if you win the duck race tonight, you'll be getting an extra duck into the Sunday giveaway. Keep in mind that you do have to be here to win the duck race to get the account. It's a 25K Lucid Flex eval, and we'll be giving that away at the Sunday stream. So just make sure that you're here, and get the W, right? Win with the duck, collect the account, turn it into a funded, and get that payout. Hey, that almost rhymed, hey? New to this, why did you have to wait for it to get into that FEG? It's just my strategy, Sherelle. It's just how I, sometimes I'll set criteria for a trade, right? And I put my orders there. I didn't get filled. What can you do? I'm not going to chase it up where it is. So usually when I get an inverted fair value gap, we get a retrace into that fair value gap for the entry. So it just gets a better entry. In this case, it didn't really work, right? But quite often we'll invert the fair value gap. We'll get the pullback and get a chance to go long. So unfortunately it didn't work, right? This time. So it is what it is. On to the next trade, right? How many payouts have you gotten at this point? I realize you can actually make a meaningful amount of money with prop firms after your first and only 1,000 payout. Now I want 20 funded accounts. Yeah. So total payouts that I've made now is about 4,500 USD. So keep in mind, I wouldn't say I'm profitable yet. I've definitely spent more. I think I've spent probably double of what I've been paid out. So I have made payouts, but I would say I'm still in the negative. So I'm just going to be, hopefully can, once I get some more of these funded accounts, maybe my next payout will be big enough to take me over the edge to get into the profitable space, right? Keep in mind, I've only been trading futures for a little over a year, right? No, I didn't get the long stack dubs. I had orders sitting in this inverted fair value gap. I had 3 micro orders waiting for a pullback. We didn't get it. So unfortunately, I missed this long. Oh, I said your name right? Sweet. Hopefully that got a subscribe from you then. Yeah, I had 3 contracts. I had one in at 76, I had one in at 74, and I had one in at like 72. After we inverted this fair value gap, I was looking for a pullback into here for the long end. Too bad, so sad. I was gonna delete that channel, but we might end up getting a pullback still, and it could be a future entry area. Yeah, there'll be another pullback. Yeah, and it's all good. It's the Asia session in between Asia and London. Quite often we don't get this nice of a move here, but yeah, I should have been in this quite a while ago. I was waiting for the criteria that I'd set for myself, is that I wanted to get above the VWAP, invert this fair value gap, then I was looking for a pullback into the fair value gap, and then targeting sort of 300 or the point of control up here. And that's exactly what happened. It just didn't play out how I was trying to get into it. And again, yeah, that's if you can try to avoid the FOMO, you're going to take less losses, right? Because had you like missed your trade and then you try to go long up here, like, oh, let's go long. Oh, I'm starting to feel the FOMO real bad. So you get long, and then now look at this, just pulling back. So just, yeah. That's why if I just set a criteria for how I want to get my entry, like whatever I come up with on the idea, and I do like to enter on fair value gaps for continuations, then, that's what happened. TP11. TP1 is 1 deviation above the VWAP. Yeah, nice take there at the 300s. That's 1 standard deviation above. So just exited for $15 profit after bag holding for 6 hours. Nice job, bro. Nice job. Hey, just lock it out now. You know what I mean? There's no need to try to push it now, right? Just lock it out. You got till tomorrow. You got tomorrow to trade it. I would be happy with that if your bag holds for 6 hours and you made it back to break even. Good for you. Old LEM. Hey, what's up? Why is the screen infrared? So that's called the book map. You're in the vertical stream. I have a full-size stream with Trading View, the command pad, and the book map. If you hit the pinned comment there in the comment section, it'll bring you over. We are doing a giveaway for a duck race. If you are entered in our Sunday eval giveaway on the Discord. So that's just a book map. If you can see, all those red lines are just orders that are on the market right now, real orders on the live market, and we just use that to help build our biases on our trades. So the next cluster of orders is up at 320. So let's look for a pullback here. I wouldn't mind seeing a pullback sort of down to the top of the channel. We do have this bullish fair value gap here also. Looks like we inverted this other. Yeah, it looks like we have inverted this other bearish fair value gap too. So the bulls are here. The bulls are here. But I just can't take it long up here. We need a pullback. So I'm YOLOing short. Am I cooked? Thanks Jonathan for the super chat there. Again, man. You are too generous, my man. You're too generous. Thank you for that. I hope you're not cooked, but overall, I'm leaning pretty bullish at this point. Is the VWAP and standard deviations combined publicly available indicator on TradingView? Yeah, Greg. So if you do an anchored VWAP, so that's what I use is anchored VWAPs, right? So if you look on the left-hand side here, you have these forecasting and measuring tools. Just click that, go down here, you'll see the anchored VWAP. So I anchor a VWAP at the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time opening candle, right? I put a VWAP there. I put a VWAP at the New York Open, and then leave a VWAP from previous day's New York Open. And then lately, I've also been doing what's called the lunchbox VWAP, so the noon Eastern Standard Time candle. I'll put it there. I only run deviations on whatever session we're in. So since we're in the Asia session right now, and I have my my start of day VWAP hooked up, just go to anchor your VWAP there, right? Double click on it, and then it'll give you inputs, and there's band multipliers number 1, 2, and 3. I just select all those and hit OK, and then that'll give your deviation. So once we get to the New York session, I go ahead and I'll remove those. So I'll double click it, I'll remove them off, and then I'll put the bands on the New York sessions VWAP. Do you stream New York Open, Old Guy Trader? Yes, I do. I do. I'm live Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I trade with a guy called the Mustang Trader. His name's Nick. He's a killer trader. He made like $60,000 today on the crazy pump. He copy trades up to like 50 accounts or something right now. He's usually live in pre-market about 2 hours before market opens. So if you guys are up early, you can go hang out with him. He's in my channel live also, and as well as his channel in the morning. And then I usually show up about 15 minutes or so before the market opens. And that's mostly because I'm up late with you guys here doing these evening streams. So yes, Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but also 2 hours earlier, Nick's on. And then, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday evenings for these evening streams. So thanks for being here. Appreciate the likes. There is a pinned comment section there, guys. If you hit that, that's a little form for the giveaway. What we're doing here is we're giving a chance to get an extra duck in the Sunday giveaway, because every Sunday we're giving away one Lucid Flex 25K evaluation. You got to be there to claim the win. But if you're here supporting the stream throughout the week, we're doing extra duck races to get you an extra entry into the Sunday giveaways. So That's that. Jonathan, 60 micros? Wow, dude. Be careful, bro. Be careful. Thank you again for that super chat, bro. Appreciate it. And I wish you luck, man. I hope this thing rolls over nicely for you and you can make some profits.
Most traders never even notice this. No FOMO, no revenge, no oversizing, no nonsense, just levels. VWAC execution. Mustang calling love. Yeah. Concrete session. Yeah. Dust on the sneakers. City lights flicker.
Dust on the sneakers.
Crate digging rhythm hitters. Yeah. Back when the tape deck click with the static sound. Dreams felt bigger when the block stayed underground. Notebook packed full of plans and ambition. Cold nights, warm beats. Survival was the mission. Chess moves, not checkers when the pressure.
BT whistling song. BTW listen song. By the way, listen song. Welcome. Personal question, but what's your income living situation? I'm wondering what trying to be a full-time trader might look like. You have enough time to trade both overnight. So I'm lucky. I'm a real estate agent, so my hours are relatively flexible, right? So that's kind of the bonus, right? That I have flexibility with my job. So I do trade full time, but I also work in between trading, right? So I make enough money to survive and pay the mortgage. And like I said, I'm not necessarily profitable yet. I mean, while I've taken payouts, I haven't crossed the threshold of having taken more payouts than I put into between prop firm evals and Bookmap and TradeZella, things like that. I'm still negative, but I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the year where I continue to make the change where I end up getting into the profitable situation. So having a killer month so far, as you guys have seen earlier, right? So if I can just keep doing months like this, it's going to be just a matter of time until I'll be flipping the script and I can actually officially call myself a profitable trader. So I've been only trading futures for a little over a year now. I think I started in February 2025. So now we're what? March, April, May. So I'm at about 15 or 16 months, right? So just trying to grind, stay here long term, and and that's what it takes, guys. It takes time and commitment and focus, right? So love from India. Hey, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. How can I find Nick Trader? Jane, is this a different account? Mustang Trader. Here, let me link it for you guys. But you can also just watch him on my channel. He's live in the morning on my channel also. But definitely head over to his channel and subscribe. Because we put our streams together in the mornings. So, but yeah, I'll definitely post it for you guys. Show him some love. Get him some more subscriptions. He's only at 128 subscribers. He should have way more than that. It's just really hard to compete with the well-known streamers during the New York Open, right? Rahamatul Nadab. Hey, welcome from India. Welcome from India, brother. Rahamatullah Nadab. Welcome. Street light glow with the poet type lecture. Every scar got a story. The market butcher roll call. Time and patience is a must for traders. 100% Skeletor. Best comment of the night so far, because that's just based. Yes, I do copy trade. That's what this command pad here is. I still have my my layout switched around here. I usually like it like this. So anyways, this little command pad on the side here, if you're aware, this is called Traders Post here. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts connected to the command pad here. And this is what I use for my copy trading. Yeah. So I have my 3 funded accounts connected to this in one group of copy trading. And then I have 5 evals that are also connected to the copy trade account here. If price is iffy, I lock out 30-minute increments. That's smart. That's smart. And then that way you avoid trading through the chop. That's smart move. Smart move. Greg, you're on Eastern Standard Time, so signing off for the night. Nice chatting with you all. I hope you all find a way to minimize your D and maximize your T. Minimize your D and maximize your T. Let's see. Gold breaking the bull flag. Greg, peace. All right, peace. Have a good night, Greg. Facile Crypto in the house. How you doing, buddy? Do you journal and review trades to see if you could have traded better? I keep a spreadsheet and notes and reasoning. I did for almost a year. I basically I did write-ups and put why I entered, why I exited, criteria, that kind of stuff. Emotional, how did I feel on the trades? Was I tilty? Was I feeling stressed out on the day? All those kinds of things. So yes, I did that for a year, but I haven't been doing it now for a number of months. I still have all my trades logged into TradeZella, so I do go back and review my trades and look at where I could have stayed in trades longer or cut earlier, kind of idea. But I don't actually go through and do the write-ups like I used to. So Dave, Movie Master of the Universe is coming out soon. Are you a He-Man fan? Yes, I would love to see that. I did not know that's coming out, but I will keep an eye out for that for sure.
Your Sundays never gonna die. Whole chat family keep the dream alive. Lucid funded accounts got the people outside. Top 1 futures and the MBT tribe. Economic pulse, watch the macros fly. TradeX investing got that ego live. Candle dealer cooking candles all night. Joanna so close the stream outright. And remember, chat, gold is heavy, oil slippery, net gas explosive. And if you full port MNQ during Farm C, you might become the next boner candle victim. Good night, Butcher Gang! The Market Butcher roll call!
I'm trying to look back on my chart here to see if I can find some trades. Go back in the calendar here. If I logged any trades here. Yeah, here's one that I logged. So this is back in August of 2025. It was one trade. I only made $30 on this trade, but just for an example, trades taken. It looks like I put in a trade here from July 30th. Don't know why that's in there, but sometimes I always do markups on the day, end of the day review, great day on the charts, well rested, tried boosting my creatine intake for the first thing, took 15 grams, which is supposed to help with mental clarity. Having smaller share size pays off, was able to stay in a move throughout the pullback and added a key area pullback. Longs before the open range set, caught the huge boner candle up 400 on 3 accounts. So I think that was this one here. If you click this, it'll, so there we go. Entered one long here, added one at the touch of the VWAP here, added one on the pullback here, and then caught, look at this candle. This was a crazy candle. Trailed, stopped up here and got out. So that's basically kind of an idea of what I used to do for my markups. And this was the other trade actually that was in that same sort of folder. So short 3 here at the opening near the value area high, expecting a nice move to the PLC. Covered one here, covered one there, covered one there. As the 80% setup played out, which is a pullback to the VWAP. Getting a pump here. Now what should I do? Buy or sell? I'm not really a trade advisor, bro. So I mean, I would say stick to your strategy and take that trade. At this point, you know, obviously we're bullish. So I would say it is definitely a buy time. I'm not saying buy it right this moment. Hopefully you have a criteria. I was hoping to get a pullback into the 87s there, and again, this didn't happen. So price is just not taking it. So if we can't get a closure above the point of control, this could end up flipping on us a bit here. So just be careful. What is that? What did you hear? Philosophical question: would you work a job that paid half as much as your current one if the new job was a fourth as stressful? So 1/4 is amount of stress, but half the amount of money. I mean, I guess that comes down to your personal financial situation, right? So if your financial situation is fine and that you can go to a lower paying job, then you could do that, right? Oh, it's because the song came on. That's what you're, because Confluence, right? Because your name's in the song, yeah.
Charts up, coffee hot, boner candles loaded, Mustang trade in the pre-market. Mark can put you on the mic.
That's a good song, hey Cam? So hey, this could be a bit of a turning point here, guys. If we did find a bit of resistance there at the VWAP, so or sorry, at the point of control. Can't believe I missed this whole move, but yeah. It's too funny, eh? 3-minute high volume with weak close, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. This could be the start of the push back down. Maybe we're going to get a deeper pullback before we end up taking those, going above that. That's that 300 level, which I was talking about early. 30,300 is a pretty key level here. If we end up holding support, I mean, at 300, that's a good sign, but this could have been the manipulation candle here before we end up getting a deeper pullback. I will be looking at the 87 area for potential long here. Can't believe I'm still flat with this kind of bullish movement here, but what can you do? So what do you mean by the point of control? So it's called the session volume profile, Jane. So what you do is, if you're on your TradingView chart, hit the 30-minute time frame, right? Open up your session volume profile indicator. If you go into indicators, hit SVP, turn that on. That's going to give you the volume profile. So what the volume profile is, basically, it takes 70% of the total range of the contracts that were traded, right? And it'll frame that in. So that's between value area high and value area low. And the point of control is where the most amount of contracts were traded in that range. So as you can see here, this white line here of the previous day's session. So it'll track it from the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from yesterday until the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of today. And that's this whole price action in here, right? So it'll have 3 white lines. You have the value area high, the value area low, and then the point of control right here. And as you can see, this big bar, that's showing that there's the most amount of contracts traded there. So quite often that's going to be sort of a draw on liquidity. And you know, if you find support at the value area low, chances are you're going to go to the point of control and potentially value area high, and vice versa, right? So it's just kind of a range of where the majority of the contracts are traded. Point of control is where the most contracts were traded on the price throughout that time. So make sure you do it on the 30-minute time frame. Session volume profile. When you hit that, turn it on, and then you'll be able to see those 3 bars. What I can do here is I will link you. I made a video on my YouTube channel about the TradingView chart and setup, so I'll link it into the chat there. You guys can you can watch that video, and you'll see I break it down exactly how to set up your session volume profile, where to put your lines, and how to trade it. Your crew base hits forever, that's what we do. Trade like adults, protect the evil, respect the stop, and remember, I love this song. NQ is dirty. Okay, how many did we get to 100 likes here? Because the sooner we get to 100 likes, the sooner we'll do that duck race. We're at 84, so we need about 16 more likes. If you haven't hit that like already, please do, so we can get this duck race on the go. We can give away an extra duck for the Sunday giveaway. Are you placing your trades through TradingView? I don't necessarily put it through TradingView. It depends. So if I'm entering, I'm not copy trading tonight. I'm only trading one account. So what I did is I connected Tradevate to my TradingView chart, but it's mostly so that you guys can see my trade. But I'll probably be putting my entry on Tradevate. But when you connect Tradevate to TradingView, you can see your trade live on your TradingView chart. I like to chart on TradingView, so that's where I keep all my levels and everything. So it's nice to be able to have that on there. So for example, I got here's my Tradevate. I just keep it on. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to have to bring up all my windows again here. I hate when that happens. Give me a sec here. Sorry. And bookmap. There we go. Everything's back up. Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying is I keep my TradingView chart off to the side on the right, but for your guys' viewing pleasure, it'll show up here. So if I want to put an order on there, I can just put like this, buy one limit, and then you'll see it shows up right here. So I will watch and manage my trade from here, but I do all my executions on the TradingView chart or Tradevate chart if I'm not copy trading, right? So right now I'm only looking to trade one account. If I'm copy trading, I do it right off the command pad here, and that also will put the orders here. So for example, I could do a limit order. We'll copy this price down here like this. We'll paste it in here and then hit that buy button. And but we're not in, sorry, I can't really show this to you right now because we're not logged in on the right Trade-of-8 account. So, but anyways, it would, when I use the copy trader with this command pad on the right hand side, it'll show it up on here. I also keep one of those accounts that I'm copy trading open on the Trade-of-8 chart, just so I can also manage it over there, because if there's any kind of issues with the trade on the Trade-of-8 chart or the trading view chart, I'll double check on Trade-of-8 to make sure, because that's like the better one to watch, whether or not your accounts are closed or whatever. Hey, you're welcome. So how many people did we get into this giveaway here? This one, we got 22 entries here for the extra duck on the Sunday giveaway. And how many likes do we got now? We're at 88. So we only need 12 more likes and we'll run that giveaway. So if you guys haven't hit that like button, please do. Please do. We have 109 people watching right now, so we should be able to at least get to 100, right? 107 people in YouTube and 2 people in X tonight. And if you guys haven't already, head over to the Discord. We have a giveaway channel in there. There's a form pinned at the top of the comment section in the giveaway channel. Hit that form, fill it out. You'll be entered into all of the Sunday giveaways. You do have to be live on the stream to get the giveaway. And we've been giving away 25K Lucid Flex evals for 5 weeks in a row now. And I still have more. I'm going to just keep going with these Sunday giveaways. So how can you get the extra ducks? So as long as you're in the giveaway for the, already filled out the form on Discord for the Sunday giveaway, there's the pinned comment section in the comment section right now. If you fill out that form, that's for tonight's duck race. Once we hit 100 likes, we'll run that duck race. Whoever wins that gets an extra duck into the Sunday giveaways. And you get to keep that for the future Sunday giveaways also. I'm just trying to reward people for hanging out in the stream. I'm not that big of a streamer yet to be able to be giving accounts away every stream, right? So I just decided to schedule it for every Sunday because most people are off and free. So it gives everybody the same opportunity to be able to get, a chance at winning a duck race and winning an account. And then if you're here in the streams, I'm usually doing one extra duck giveaway extra duck giveaway Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Thursday morning, Thursday night. And then that way you can get extra opportunities to win the Sunday giveaway by being, part of the stream.
Trophies in the crowd, ain't the season, asking 3-minute chart, execution sharp, gotta trust your art, Pavan calling levels 81 too high, 585 break it while resistance dies, small size, big dream flow.
You just filled it out, thought we had to again since we started over. So yeah, so if every time that we have, the stream like tonight, and I pin the comment giveaway, that's just for tonight's duck race, right? But if you filled out the one on Discord, you only have to fill that one out one time and you'll be entered into all of the future Sunday giveaways. So, but I just wanted to make sure that we just give people who are here watching the live streams every night on, a chance to enter and get an extra duck for the Sunday giveaway. So that's the pinned comment in the comment section there. So you do have to enter if you're here on the live stream every time for the extra duck giveaway. But the one that's on the form on the Discord, you only have to enter one time. And I did get a 50K Lucid Pro account, but I'm gonna be doing an Instagram and a X sort of giveaway for that account. I haven't done it yet. I'll be sending an email out to all you guys too that have submitted onto the Sunday giveaway form. I'll send an email to everybody with the links to the X and to the Instagram. You'll have to just go in there, like the post, and add, link to friends and share it, and then we can try to. How do you get the songs? In the Discord, we have the AI songs posted in the channel. There's an AI songs channel in the Discord. You like the songs? Hey, I know they're pretty awesome, eh? FEG don't guess the setup. Vertical stream got different songs. Analysts asking playlists, where's it?
Yo, Sunday night, Globex open. Market butcher in the building.
I do have to re-upload some of them though. I didn't get them all in there, so I will do that probably tomorrow. Make sure I get the rest of those songs in there. So Trading Games in the house. What's up, buddy? Hit the pin comment there, Trading Game, and hit the like button. We're trying to get to 100 likes, and then we're gonna do the duck race for the extra entry on the Sunday giveaway. Thanks, Ivy Bar. Those are all gotta love the AI music making situation that we recently stumbled upon. Hey. So how many likes do we got? We got to be getting pretty close to 100 now. We're at 100, guys. All right. So I'll give you guys until 25 after to fill out the form that's pinned there, and then we're gonna do the duck race for the giveaway. We'll give you guys 5 more minutes to enter. So make sure you hit that in there so that you can get in on the extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. And if you haven't already, definitely go to the Discord here. I'll link it to you guys real quick. Head over to the Discord, and in the giveaway channel, there's a form to enter. Once you fill out that form, you'll be entered for every Sunday giveaway in the future. Chat said, Dave, should I full port NQ? No. So there's the Discord link. There's kind of no point in being in the duck race tonight unless you've already filled out the form on Discord, right? Because you're getting an extra entry into the Sunday giveaway. You got to be in the Discord giveaway form to be involved in the Sunday giveaway. And this one is for an extra duck. So if you win tonight and you're already in the form, that means you're going to have 2 ducks in the Sunday giveaway. And like I said, guys, I would love to give away more accounts. I just, I'm pretty new, so I feel lucky to be able to at least give one away per week. And I just decided that Sunday is the fairest day for everyone to be able to be on, since it's, most people are usually home if they got to work Monday morning, whatever. They can, hop on during the stream and get a stab at winning that 25K Lucid Flex eval. Trying to keep it fair for everybody, Sherelle said, with TradingView, do you have to get a subscription to the charts and also to real-time data separately? I still haven't used TradingView much because I've been using Thinkorswim. So you can link your, if you have data with your trading platform and you link your trading platform to Tradeovate, that'll give you the data, right? So if you have a Tradeovate account, or I'm not 100% sure about Thinkorswim, but probably if you can link your broker to it, then it'll borrow the data from your broker. So you don't necessarily have to pay for the data, but you will be limited on how many indicators you can put on your chart and how many charts you can have open and things like that if you're not subscribed to TradingView. I never win giveaways. Hopefully I win soon. Really appreciate it, brother. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, I hope you win too. All right, 3 more minutes here on the giveaway form. Fill that one out. Definitely head into the Discord and get in on the Sunday if you haven't. Looks like we got Gecko NQ, John Dallar, and Ivy Bar recently popped in there. And then just head over to the giveaway entry channel. Once you get in there, scroll to the top, you'll see the pinned comment, and there's a form to fill out there. Once you fill that form out, you're good to go for the Sunday giveaway. And then if you win the duck race tonight, then you can have 2 ducks for the race. If you come on Tuesday and Thursday and you win Tuesday and Thursday night extra duck race, you'll have 3 ducks in the giveaway. So I'm just trying to reward participation for you guys being here. So hey, you're welcome. You are welcome. 3-minute MNQ trading range, accumulating longs or shorts? Good question. I mean, I can't really be bearish at this point personally, but we're kind of flagging out. We're probably going to make another move higher here. That's just my guess, though. Not a guarantee. Oh, sorry, guys. Big yawn. 2 more minutes here on the form for the giveaway. Once that, I'm going to delete that form, take it off. So at 1 more minute, actually. J Deep, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up? Good evening. Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader.
Jay just joined the Discord.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Trade like an adult, don't move reckless, basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this.
All right, we're gonna end that. I'm gonna get rid of that form here in about 10 seconds. Last chance to hit that link and get your entry in. As long as you hit the link before I delete it, you're good to go. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of that form right now. So let's go remove. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, remove. If you've already submitted Rich Dowdy to the Discord channel, which form are you looking at, Richard? Are you looking at the pinned comment or are you looking at the Discord one? Because if you're already in the Discord one, you don't have to fill that one out again. But there's a pinned comment there in the comment section, and that was for the extra duck race tonight. You had to fill out the form on the Discord first, Abra. So if you join the Discord, go into the giveaway channel, fill out the form in the giveaway channel in the Discord. That'll enter you in for the Sunday giveaway. That's when we actually give away the account. But for tonight, it's just a duck race to get an extra entry, an extra submission into the Sunday giveaway. Richard, did you sign the form that was pinned in the comment section in the YouTube channel?
Market butcher. Mustang trader. Yeah. Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. Ay. I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. MQ sweep stops, yeah, it does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the account. $36, yeah, I'm cashing that out. You want big win? Cool, take that risk.
I removed it a few minutes ago, so if you didn't, but it's cool, don't want to hold you up. No, it's all good. I'll just add you in. It's fine. It's fine. I can add you in. Because I know that you're already in the Sunday form, right? So it's fine. Okay, let's just get the YouTube names going here. So we have 34 people in the duck race for tonight. 35, including you.
That's straight pain. Got banned on X for some random clip. Chuck Norris kicked me right out of the app real quick. Now I'm back on stream like it's all good, bro. Market still open, let's get this dough. I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. MNQ sweep stops, yeah, does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the
I'll add you in. Did you miss the form there already? Also, Space Futures. I can just add you in the bottom of the list. It's no problem.
I'll be over here just stacking base hits. Couple base hits. We'll take that. Let's trade. Yeah. Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to.
All right. So it looks like we have 36 people entered.
I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. MQ sweep stops, yeah, does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the account. 36 bucks, yeah, I'm cashing that out. You want big win? Cool, take that risk. I'll be over here just stacking base hits. Woo, six in the chat, yeah, we just went live. Somebody woke up only 4 hours, barely alive. Oil going up in the
Nasdaq too.
One of y'all lying, yeah, I don't trust you. Got my beat whack.
Let's go, Elon Musk duck. Did you get an Elon Musk duck? Facile's duck's gonna win. I think mine is there, right? Because it says I already signed it. Was that on the pinned comment, or are you talking about the one on Discord? Because there are two different forms, right? Let me see. Here's all the names. So SVJ, right? So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the account. Little green, I don't see you.
building that amount. You want big win? Cool, take that risk. I'll be over here just stacking base hits. Couple base hits. We'll take that. Let's trade. Yeah. Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. I don't need a home run, I just need a base.
You guys always make me work hard. I have to add you quite a few times, Noi. You got to make sure. So there's two forms, right? The one form in Discord, you only have to enter once. But when we're doing a race for an extra duck giveaway, I'm pinning the form in the comment section there, and you that's where you got to enter, right?
Somebody woke up only 4 hours, barely alive. Oil going up in the Nasdaq too. One of y'all lying, yeah, I don't trust you. Got my beat whack, got my levels clean, fair value gap.
You Canadians are so polite.
Miss my entry, buy a ticket again. Now I'm talking to myself like
Trying to just making me work hard here, guys. Making me work hard. It's all good. Okay, let's shuffle these guys around a bit here. And let's get a good song going here for this race. Not that this isn't a good song, but
Mustang trader, market butcher. Another Sunday, another Globex, another 1,000 traders looking for the SDFU.
and we're off here, guys. Good luck. Good luck for whoever gets the extra entry to this Sunday and the future Sundays giveaway. I know I should make a duck race song. We'll make it a 1.5-minute song, duck race. Maybe I should take all the names from the big list. Extra duck and is winning. Yeah. Swim, swim, swim. Let's go, Jane Bond. All right, looks like we got Wayne, Space Futures FX, Sat, Jane Bond out in the front, Richard Dowdy, Bryn Windward. Just a heads up, guys, when you're in the front, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at the start. When we get to 18 seconds, stop losses will get hit. Usually the winner comes from the back, as you guys know if you've seen these races before. So Cali fan in the back there, Agent 88. Richard Dowdy's pulling back a bit already. He's getting a chance. Wayne pulling back a bit. Yo Jim Blab there up on the top. Noise pushing up already. Oh, stop loss hit there. Is that Jane Bond? No, that's Nick's Bond. Nick's Bond. 007. Kevin. There. Who's coming from the back? Lady Sika, you gonna go? Oh, is that Angie is pushing up? Oh, Noise gonna win, guys. Oh, Noise gonna win, guys. Noy got the very last entry of the and ends up winning. Congrats, Noy. Noy, BTW Listen Songs came second. Angia came third. Angia almost got another giveaway. I don't know what she's giving her duck, but it sure makes her freaking go fast. Martinez, unfortunately, usually if you're in the front of the pack throughout the majority of the race or early in the race, you don't win. So, unfortunately. Okay, so Noy, we're gonna get one. You know what, guys? We'll do another one. We'll run one more. We'll run one more. So, thanks for the support. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's do one more, and we'll try to give one more duck race away. And we'll add. I gotta add Noy to that one. So, let's see. Noy, I did remove you for the second race here, just because usually whoever wins one would just remove them for the next race. So, but congratulations on that. So. And we're off. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Mustang trader, market butcher. Another Sunday, another Globex, another 1,000 traders looking for the secret.
Let's go, Space Duck. Put that turbo. I wanted you to win, Mr. Bond. Yeah. Nike Bond 007. JD, good luck. Good game. Good luck, Duckies. Guranad. Nadha. Sorry, it's hard for me to say your name. My apologies if I butchered it as per my name. 37 seconds here. Looks like Arshdeep Singh might hit the stop loss here at about 18 seconds. Whoever's in the front, usually not going to win. Sat going to pull back. Callisto fan? Cali St. Louis fan? That's probably what it is. Fritchie. That's a new name. Haven't seen that before. Rich Dowdy with a cigar sitting in the bottom here. Angia 007, or is that Jane? Is that the Bond 007? Sorry, not Angia 007. Agent 88 looks like he's going to be the winner with the witch duck there on the top. Agent 88, are you still in the chat? Let us know, buddy. Need to push a duck from the back? Push! Mine is green. I should win this time? Nice, yeah. Let's go. Agent 88, are you here? Agent 88. There you are. Nice. Congrats. I'll add you for an extra giveaway there. Congratulations, guys. Congrats, congrats. So now we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people with 2 ducks. It's rigged again? Oh, sorry, dude. Loser freaking duck. Sorry, Stack Devs. Next one you'll get it. Next one you'll get it. Back to making money, guys. Please draw my duck. Right? I mean, you still have a chance at the Sunday giveaway. So no matter what, you guys are going to be entered as long as you hit, signed up for the form on Sunday, or on the Discord for the Sunday giveaway. So, but it is 10:37, guys. So I do need to wrap up the stream here pretty quick. We'll stick around till 10:45 here to see if we get any kind of momentum popping up here. But seems like it's going to be a flat night for me. 3 hours sitting around flat. Just a reminder, guys, I did change my discount code for Lucid from MBT to Butcher. Let's pop this little image file up here real quick. Where's that guy? I'm just waiting on a clean if GNQ dirty, but she still pay me. They ask me how I trade 9 accounts. Slow down, kid, let's talk amounts. One base hit beats 10 revenge trades. Most accounts die from ego mistakes. All right, we're getting this pullback now. Again. So as you can see there, so 50% off all Lucid accounts, yes, including Lucid Direct, using code Butcher. Maximum 2 accounts per person, so keep that in mind. Still stuck in the 1 standard deviation. Most traders never even notice this. No FOMO, no revenge, no oversizing, no nonsense, just levels, VY execution. 10 seconds here. It looks like we're going to invert this bullish fair value gap, though, unfortunately. So this is a sign that we might end up changing. Oh, we saved it. Very last second there, guys. We saved it. Another 1,000 traders looking for the secret. STFU. The chart already told you. ST. So I'm going to try a little stab at it along here. See if we can't get a little pop here. I'm going to go looking for a base hit, basically. Let's see, back up to around 300s or so. We'll try to see if we can't lock in the stop here in the profit. We did hold that fair value gap, so I'm kind of interested to see if we're going to bounce here. If we get below much down, I'm only in 2 micros. I'll cut this guy a little bit early. It is sort of the end of the stream here. But I like the fact that we held that fair value gap. Come on, guys. Let's get us a push here. Bounce it up. Bounce it up. We have that 300 in the way, though, so there could be a little bit of a struggle. If we can take the 300s here, I might add to this. Just value everything's in the plan that's clean. Why they buying every break I move? I'm waiting where the institutions choose. Value area high, value area low. Good night, good night. Market is butchering, eh? Yeah. Good night, Dave. Going to bed. Catch Nick in the AM as well. See you. Okay, Skeletor. Have a good night. Sleep well, buddy. Most traders never even notice this. No FOMO, no revenge, no Okay, I'm gonna add one there. Now I'm in a total of 3 contracts here. What level is that there? 304.
Because we've seen this movie before, bro. Lucid, top one account.
Come on, give us a little pop here, guys. Take out these contracts up there. We got that 300 levels being a bit of a pain in the butt at the moment. Come on. There we go. One out. See if we can't get this other guy out. And then we'll go break even on the last contract. Bounce it up here. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Gotta talk nice to it, eh, guys? I'm actually just going to take this right there. Just pull it down. Okay, now I'm going break even on my last one. And let's see if we can't let this puppy run for a bit. It might end up pulling back here, but I did lock in 30 bucks-ish. So let's see if we can't get this to get back above the point of control and then go higher. All right, Wayne, good night.
Market butcher. Another Sunday. Another Globex. Another 1,000 traders looking for the secret. STFU. The chart already told
I'm gonna go to 301 here. If we end up pulling back, I don't really want to be in this trade any longer, so at least lock in a little bit more. If we start getting a little bit of momentum, I'm going to be a little more aggressive, especially up to that point of control, which is at 309. Try to stop this guy out if I have to. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Give us a little pop. Looks like it's going to come down and stop me out, though, unfortunately. New candle here. Come on, let's go. Head back up to those highs. I want to see that point of control. 308, 309.50. Okay, moving my stop up to 306 now. At least lock that in no matter what. Might get a rejection off the POC here. Trailing up a little bit more. Come on, go, go, go. Pop it. Take that POC here. Trailing it up a bit more. A little more. There we go, we're out. Beauty, 50 bucks. Nice little 50 bucks. Caught 300 on that increase. Nice job. Good size. I just took a base hit there. 3 micros. Went in with 2, added 1. Quick. That was a decent little $50 winner. No trades all night. No trades all night. And then I end up taking this pullback long. Basically because we didn't invert that fair value gap. But hey, good way to finish the stream, right, guys? Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. 72 people in the YouTube still. Let's see, how many likes did we end up hitting? We were over 100 at least. 112 likes on the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, everybody. Looking bullish, guys. Looking bullish here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be live tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're here early, Nick goes live 2 hours earlier than that. We'll also be on my stream. So definitely, if you're up, hang out with him and give him a subscribe, Mustang Trader, if you can. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you.
Another Sunday,
Love y'all.
another Globex. Another 1,000 traders looking for
Site
the
name?
secret.
What are you talking about? Hintal.
I already told you.
You want the channel? Nick's channel, you mean? Is that what you're asking about?
Mustang got the levels on them.
The market butcher roll call. Another Sunday in the books. Base hit secured. Stops respected.
Please typing. Are you asking about Mustang Traders channel? Is that what you're asking about?
Butcher game.
Find liquidate?
Top chat legends in the building tonight. Market butcher crew got the whole stream hype. Lucid giveaways and the candles all bright. Sunday night traders trying to change their life.
Okay, thanks everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Love you as usual. Let's see. Angia, Jane Bond, Greg, Chris, Noy, Martinez, J Deep, Yojin Blab, Jonathan Stonks. Thank you again for the super chat. As usual, you're always spoiling it, brother. SV Junior 35 Trades, FN Trades, Skeletor, Facile Crypto, Space Futures, Wayne, Sherelle, Gurunadaha, Lady Sika, Agent 88, Lone Wolf, MKC, Eric Kim, Trading Game, BTW Listen Song, Ranja, GCX Factor, Rich Dowdy, Camfluence, GK Futures, Chart Sniper, Wrong Trade Jim, Jerry Trade, Stack Dubs, Drew 69 Malibu, Moon Boy, Optimus Storyteller, Ahmed Fasil, Raylin NQ, Chem LOL, Lux Trades, Adam Daz, Tim Cord, Top 40 Brand, Crabin, Old Guy Trader, Jane X4S, Arsha Deep Singh, Rangap Boy, Rahamatuala Nadab, and GLaDOS. Hey, thanks everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. Sherelle, good night. Chris, good night. Have a good night. Maxi, have a good night. What is the benefit of trading multiple contracts? I know in options you leverage more shares, so I understand, but I'm not sure about futures. Well, just if you have one contract and you're up 10 points, you make $20. If you have two contracts, you're up 10 points, you make $40. If you have three contracts, you're up 10 points, you make $60. So the more contracts you have, the more points. If it's a winning trade, that you make more money on every contract, right? But it's also risk, right? So you add more contracts, you can add more risk. So if you lose, with 4 contracts and you lose 10 points, it's 20 times 4 rather than 20 times 1. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. See you on the next one. Peace out.